Hello? Hello? Hello. Alright. Let's see if I can get things to work. Always a toss-up on this stream. Well, that looks terrible, first of all, so... Holy crap, this is so close to my face. How did this ever look good? Oh, goodness. Alright, if y'all want to see the stream when it's set up, I recommend coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be done with the setup stream. Alright, I'm about to seriously damage something. I'm not even kidding. Oh, this is... this is gonna end poorly. Alright. Hey, look, it's me. Alright. Okay, so now I can't see OBS stuff, and I think that's fine. Ooh, if I tweak the mic. There we go. Invisible microphone. Alright, we got a few friends in here. And I see y'all already noticed. Hillsong Emerson with a fire backing truck. Ooh, and I need to change that noise gate as well. Sounds like I'm getting cut off a little bit. I don't know what this means, but so good to see Olavo was the first in here. So good to see Lady Blue Notes as well, VIP. One of the few VIP status here. Hello, friends. So good to see you. Jason. Always a pleasure. So glad you could make it. And I am going to send a Velvet Storm has returned. Velvet Storm. Is that my nickname now? Also got gifted a sub. Yeah, so we'll get to that. Yeah, both of you, I'm very glad y'all got hit. Yeah, Spiro went nuts today, and he told me in somebody else's chat. So this is the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and DM Spiro because he DM'd me to follow up. But yeah, massive shout out to Spiro. He went nuts today on Melky's stream and on Prime stream as well. I think he was gifting just an insane amount of subs. Today was Melky's partnerversary, which, by the way, huge shout out to Melky. That was awesome. Yeah, 1 year partnerversary, and he hit 15,000 followers on Twitch. And he's got a lot of GitHub stars as well on his Go Blueprint. Let me see if I can guess the URL. That's definitely not the URL. Oh, I was so close. Go dash Blueprint. Yeah. So check this repo out. Give it a star if you haven't. If you ever are doing a Go project, it's a great starting point. But yeah, freaking Spiro came in just out of nowhere. He was dropping massive amounts of gift subs, and I was in the chat. So I was chatting with Melky, I was talking with Spiro, and then we raided over to Primogen stream. And I think it was in Primogen stream. There's the man, The man himself. I should change the title. I should say that this is a Spiro sponsored stream, because I'm pretty sure he gifted at least twice the amount of subs I've ever gotten on this channel. Lady Blue Notes and Olavo in chat both would like to thank you, Spiro, because they both managed to catch one of those subs. And they are longtime community members, so super, super stoked to see that. But the legend came in with 50 subs. 50 subs, and Spiro himself gave me 6 months of tier 3. And he just said it in Prime's chat, and I was like, I was on my phone, I was between a couple of things, you know, I was like chatting here and there, and I saw Spiro like mention, like he mentioned my name, and was like, yeah, I gifted you 50 subs, and I was like, I didn't register. I was like, I don't know what, like, did he gift me a sub to Melky's channel or to Prime's channel, or like, I don't know what was happening, because gifts were flying left and right and every which way, and I came over here, and as you guys can see, well, you can't see. Let me see. As you can see, you can't see anything. Here's the dashboard I'm looking at. Yeah, freaking 50 community gift subs and 6 months of tier 3. Just absolutely legendary. Puts me at 69 sub points exactly, so nobody else gift. No gifts. You're not allowed to gift. No gifting. Yeah, we're done with gifts. Just freeze it right there. 64 subscribers, 69 subs. I need 5 more subs, but without getting sub points. How do you get subs without any sub points? Is that possible? Because that would just be perfect. And then I just need, what, another 171 followers. So that would be 690 followers. Oh goodness. But yeah, no, so that's freaking awesome. We can take away the starting soon now. I still am not totally sold on this camera angle. Well. Zayu, what is up? How are you doing? How is everyone? Oh goodness. Okay, so right now at least I filled up the water bottle. Goodness. Thank you, Hashcore, by the way, for the follow 2 minutes ago. Got a new follower. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. I'm trying to like figure out how to position this stupid iPhone webcam, because it's, if y'all saw my tweet, it's, oh look, there's the closet. Hey, there's my lighting situation. You can see how ghetto this whole room is, dude. It's not a good, things are not in good shape. So the main issue now is I just literally cannot see. All right, that seems decent. Straight on. Has Dyson fan. Yes, that's true. We got the big beefy one when we got the second baby, because it's like super gnarly air filtration. All right, so now the microphone's visible. The baby is good. She is much better. She seems to be totally over the hill. Yeah, she was very sick earlier this week, and it was incredibly sad. But she's feeling much better, and that's awesome. So we've been getting more sleep, which is excellent. My camera is amazing. I'm kind of shiny. I need to lower these lights, I think. Do you know what my camera is? Oh, goodness. Dear goodness gracious, I need to lower these lights. That's probably part of it. Yeah, I don't know. How's that look? Ooh, it is lagging a little bit. But yeah, so this is literally just an iPhone 13. I'm saving up for a big camera. Camera's like the big part of my setup that I'm going to really save for, which I could make a sub goal thing out of it, and frickin' Spiro would have gotten me like halfway across whatever meter I set up by now. My goodness. Hot set. What do you mean, Jason? What's a hot set? I feel like that's movie speak for Nate's a scrub somehow. I actually like no audio feed with just you reacting to how much you hate your setup. There's a market for that. I'm catching up on chat a bit. I think I missed some things. How's the moving stuff around? Yeah, so that's the big announcement besides Snoop Dogg quitting smoke, as Olavo pointed out, which RIP Snoop. F's in chat for the legend. That was quite sad. Don't move. We're filming soon / continuity. Oh, yeah. So you'll smoke for him, Sarah. Nice. But yeah, so let's see. I want to show y'all. Ooh, actually, one thing I could do. I'm going to run an ad break in a minute anyways to knock off the... Oh, goodness. Does the frickin' charging cable not reach the phone now? I hate everything again. We're back to hating everything. We didn't hate everything for a minute, but now, once again, everything is hated. I was happy for one moment. Just a brief moment. There was happiness. And then, unfortunately, reality sank back in. Is my mouth synced with the audio? Is the audio synced with the video, by the way? Because I know that's something. Okay. Where is the thing? So, this is what I did. Some Black Friday sales going on. So I got myself one of these bad boys, which the chair, meh. I've not been super impressed with it so far. It's like the same quality as what I have now, which is a $200 IKEA chair. I've had this for like 10 years. Wait, now you muted? Hello, test. What the? No, wait. Yeah, I'm there. I'm here. Hello, can you hear me? They had a sale for the desk for $9. That's insane. Yeah, so I got the chair, which this chair, this IKEA chair is freaking fantastic. What is it? IKEA chair. Watch, it'll be one of the recommended. There, Marcus. Yep, it's up to 300 now, and I bought it like 10 years ago. It was 200, but freaking solid office chair. This one, it's like meh, like it's decent. It's got the headrest and stuff, but general build quality doesn't feel like it feels equivalent with the IKEA, which they're the same price. So I guess now the IKEA is a little more expensive. But the thing I'm really stoked about is I got this standing desk, not that one, the other one. I got the Smart Desk Pro. I got the smaller footprint. So do they have a I feel like that's the bigger size. I don't feel like that's the smaller size. That might be the smaller size. I don't know. It looks like all these photos that they have are like of the bigger size, and it's just this first one that's adjusted. But yeah, so I got this. I got it in white, which I don't know. I just felt like doing white for once. I've never had a white desk before. But yeah, that'll be really nice. It'll have a standing desk. I'm really stoked. It'll be much smaller footprint, and I'm moving my work area into the master bedroom. So we have a master suite that's more spacious, but the tiny baby's been sleeping in there. And now the tiny baby's going to come in here. So the guest room, instead of being part office, part guest room, will now be part baby's room, part guest room. And we regain the master bedroom for the first time in 11 months. Finally, we get to take that back. Very excited about that. So that'll be great. But yeah, so this was like delayed for a week, and the shipping date kept getting pushed out one day, and now it is finally coming. It changed to ship tomorrow, and yeah, supposedly it's coming tomorrow. Don't let the baby take the master room. Oh, trust me, the baby asserts a lot of dominance in the first year. Allegedly. Made my desktop out of a countertop slab. Nice. Yeah, right now we got desktops from IKEA. So we just got like huge wooden tops, and then we put them on top of IKEA whatchamacallit, like IKEA filing cabinet things. But this is the final stream, because once this gets here, I'm going to assemble all of that in the other room, and then I'm going to be transferring everything, all of my gear and equipment, and hopefully getting a more permanent setup that will work better for streaming and recording. And definitely like the setup of the house is going to be much better for streaming, because I'll be able to have the privacy of the master bedroom, and that'll make streaming on schedules easier. And yeah, it's gonna be really, really good. So I'm pumped. Actually, funny you should mention that, Sarah. I was thinking of actually definitely streaming the setup, just doing a setup stream, because my film is my my filming setup is literally iPhones. I wouldn't use my PC, but I have OBS on my MacBook, so I would just set up the MacBook as a stream computer while I do all of the assembly, and do a little setup stream tomorrow. So I think that'd be fun. Yeah, no, I think that's gonna be a good time. So it depends though when the stupid desk gets here, because it's supposed to be like anytime between noon and 6. So like worst case scenario, it gets here right at dinner time. And that would be unfortunate. Every Nate stream is a setup stream. It's true. Alavo knows. He's been around long enough. I would say he's one of the OGs, but the OGs are people that followed me when I streamed like twice a year ago. There was a stretch where I streamed like maybe 5 or 6 dev streams in a month. And there were people, dude, freaking homie coder. There was one guy that subbed 6 months to me, which I guess freaking Spiro just did as well today. He gave me a 6-month tier 3, so even higher pressure. But I always felt bad with homie coder. He subbed for 6 months ahead of time, and I did not sub for like 5 of those 6 months. Or I didn't stream. But yeah, again, if Spiro's around, my goodness, thank you so much, man. I should change this to I should do something to say that this stream is sponsored by Spiro. But the thing we're doing today is playing with NeoVim. So I'm very excited. I think it's gonna be a good time. A guten time. And let's make sure I close like all the stuff and the things before I have anything open that I don't want to have open. Nope. Get out. Get out of here. All right, so, what was I gonna say? Before I swap over, I'm going to, am I glitching in the Matrix? When is my wife doing a cameo on stream? She frequently does cameos. She might come by tonight and say hi. At some point I need food, so there's that. But yeah, she'll probably be doing a cameo. Also, we're gonna do some games together. We were talking about getting back to doing some fun games together on stream. The real key though is going to be when the baby, exactly, Lava hit it, when the baby can go hang out and be babysat. Once she like gets over separation anxiety from mom and dad a little bit better, and we can drop off both of the kids to the grandparents' house, then we're gonna just like stream. That's gonna be awesome. Right now is our time when the 3-year-old is with his grandparents, so this is a convenient time. But I'm quickly going to take a Sir Dominance, don't let the baby take over the stream. The baby has made a cameo once or twice. We do need to game again. I've been doing a bunch of different games. I might game during this stream. This is definitely going to be more of a casual hanging out stream. So what's on the agenda for today? I should go over that. In fact, I might want to draw out a little bit of a schedule. But the idea for this stream is working first on a new lazy Vim setup for NeoVim. I'm going to try out the lazy Vim distribution and do some customization. So this is my every 2 years config update. Around every 2 years, I reset my .files or like some major part of them. So we're getting close to that. And then COD Zombie, dude, I just don't want to give Activision money right now. Like I already give Blizzard money through Overwatch, and I want to be done with that forever. COD just doesn't, I don't know, man. I haven't heard good enough things, although I have heard buy it on stream, buy it on Steam. I was gonna say maybe I'll make a sub goal to play COD, but I'm not gonna make it the cost of COD. I'm gonna make it way freaking higher than that because I don't want to play COD. Saving money to buy Destiny 2. See, Destiny is a game I want to get into again. I haven't played Destiny much since like year 4. Yeah, never pay full price for Destiny. They'll definitely have deals, especially new major expansion is dropping soon, I think. Lady Blue Notes knows more about that. But League, so recently I've been playing League, Fortnite, and Overwatch, and I have fun on all of those games. And it kind of just depends on who I'm playing games with. But OG season of Fortnite has been really nice. Like I've really enjoyed how much I remember the map from way back then. It's been a good time. Okay, I'm literally like, this is so not good. I need to find a longer charging cable. I'm using a stupid iPhone as my stupid webcam, and it's not stupid long enough. And last time I streamed, I didn't have it plugged in, and when I ended stream, the phone was at 10% battery. It's like if that died, I wasn't on stream anymore. Farm some ranked points on Dota 2. I have played Dota 2. That's another one I started playing with some friends who are into it. And yeah, I'll play like any game. That's the thing. I really enjoy just like learning games. So 70% sale. Oh my gosh, Black Friday Steam sales. Dude, I cannot open Steam. That's such a bad idea. Do not tempt me into opening Steam. You're gonna ruin my wallet. Dude, I'm like definitely lagging. Is there something? It's because it's over Wi-Fi. The funny thing is I think if I ran OBS off of my Mac, I would actually have better camera performance with continuity cam. Yeah, like if I'm... Oh goodness. This crap better be working. Okay, sweet. Okay, capture card's working. I was gonna say, I think the glitchiness will matter less when I'm in this mode, because I'm smaller. Can shrink me down. Tiny Nate. The glitching is giving Matrix. Yeah, I don't know. There's some weird stuff going on, but... Honey, I shrinked the camera. Yeah, if we just shrink me down. Alright, that should be good enough. I do need to bring the mic closer though, don't I? What do you think of lazy Vim versus rolling your own config? So I've always been a roll my own config kind of person. I'm not a huge fan of distributions in general. I do not like Oh My ZSH, for example. Like I absolutely hate that. And I know it's changed over the years, but I've always hated Oh My ZSH. I've always hated, I don't know, just like AstroVim. Well, I mean, I want to say I've hated AstroVim, but I just don't like things coming with so much, and I always like to learn. Like, I feel like a big part of the NeoVim learning curve is configuring your plugins. And so I'm going to use NeoVim the best if I've gone through the effort to individually configure every one of my plugins. I'm curious to try Lazy Vim now because I haven't really touched my config in a couple years and it's a little janky. I think my Mason is actually very janky the way it's set up right now. But I wanted to try Lazy Vim out, like Lazy as a package manager, and then I've seen good things. Like I think even TJ, sorry, I'm just gonna make sure I get my chat windows configured. Dude, I'm such a bad streamer. I'm actually paying somebody to help me be a better streamer. So Olavo, you're not gonna be able to give me crap for much longer because I'm legit dropping money to help somebody teach me how to be a streamer. So that's gonna be fun. Stream coach. It's freaking Coppinger, Charlie. He made this course, and I am one of the. I think I was the second person to buy the course, but yeah, he just launched it this week. He just cranked out this website, built the whole thing in a week, and now he's doing a 10-day stream. Is he live right now? No, he's doing like literally 10 days, 24 hours. Yep.
So starting from here gets way too much, right?
Gonna give him the shout out.
Go higher than you think and then come down. Hey, how you going? Hey, beautiful. How you gonna make a goulash? I'm gonna go red like a strawberry. Are you streaming?
But yeah, so I'm paying him to help me figure out some of my setup, and I think it's been great. Today I'm doing NeoVim configuration. Yes, he sleeps on camera. The C Pappinger. Yeah, no, it's odd. And like he had to talk to his partner about it too, because he has a partner. Oh, he just gave me a shout out back. Wait, shoot. But yeah, no, he said he had to like talk to his partner about it, and they were like, yeah, no, it's fine as long as like I'm not the focus of it, obviously. But yeah, it was pretty funny. There was people hanging out in the chat though. His partner was not really visible. Like his partner was on the other side of him, and it was just at like base level by the couch, so you couldn't see much. You could see Charles in a blanket pretty much. But yeah, he's doing a subfest. The Coppinger, fantastic dude. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic for a second and try to move this a bit. I'm curious how this is gonna work. How's this look? What does the perspective look like? Like there's just a microphone. Just floating out from the side of the frame. Need to move the page. Okay, yeah. I don't think that's better. I think it's better when the microphone like comes up from the bottom of the frame. But once I have a new desk, none of this matters anyways, so that'll be good. All right, so my goal today, like I mentioned, oh my freaking goodness, I'm so bad. So Dev As Life, by the way, is a legend. If you haven't seen his videos, I definitely recommend them. And he recently did his effective NeoVim setup for development towards 2024. And there's a video. Does he even link the video? Yeah, there's an hour-long video, and this is just gorgeous. I love the way he does videos. It's full on like whatchamacallit, ASMR. But he has an article version that I'm going to go through and his dotfiles, and he uses LazyVim. I'm actually gonna let's pull that up because Zayu asked me why LazyVim, and the main reason why I'm actually doing LazyVim is because I came over to Kickstart in Vim, and Kickstart in Vim recommends LazyVim as the only distribution alternative that is recommended. And so this alone was enough of a vouch for me to be like, you know what, I'm going to give that a try, because my backup was going to be starting a fresh Kickstart and then just breaking that out into my own config, like copying chunks over. But when I saw that, I was like, you know what, I'll check out Lazy. And it's confusing because there is lazy.nvim, which is a plugin manager. And then there's LazyVim, which is a distribution of a NeoVim config. So it's like AstroVim or Chad NV or whatever, NV Chad. But it's an actual full-on, starter. And it uses config.lazy. It does everything based off of Lazy as a plugin manager. Sorry. Oh man, it's a coup. Dink donk. I gotta catch up on chat a little bit. My girlfriend appears in my dreams only, feels bad. Olavo. Oh, yeah. Sarah said you sent your boyfriend to another room if you ever tried. Is the disconnecting thing you or me? The disconnecting thing is me. Sorry about that. That's when I'm switching my garbage stuff over. That's another thing that I'm curious how I'm going to set up on the new one. I might totally change my KVM setup. My boyfriend just throws a monkey at me during stream. That's adorable, and I think I've seen it happen. Great feature. You don't think anyone does. Oh, why do you say that? That's harsh. That's mean to your boyfriend. What are my thoughts on the Chat GPT drama? Yeah, so he's great, he's just intimidating. I'm like, hey, don't be talking smack on your guy like that. No, so the Chat GPT, when you say Chat GPT drama, I assume you just mean that Sam Altman is leaving. Sam Altman's getting kicked out of OpenAI. My guess, my prediction, I have no reason for thinking this, is literally like, I have zero insight or information. So of course I'll wildly conjecture. I would assume the other guy left. Oh, and the other guy left. Yeah, I did hear about that, which changes the situation. That makes it a little interesting. I don't think it's an ideological thing, to be clear. I think it's a coup, Nate, listen to me. I think it's business related. I think it's based off of greed and not philosophy, and I think it's something that's way more simple than everything that people are going to postulate or that people are even going to describe it as. Like, I don't think this full story is ever going to come out. So my guess is I think it's embezzling. I think there's some form of embezzling that happened. And I don't think we're going to learn any details about it in the coming weeks because the company you don't want to reveal any details about that. It just looks bad on you. So there's no interest from the company to reveal any details. There's no interest from Sam. And I think Sam is going to, from Sam in some way. I'm not going to say it was just like him like taking money for himself, but I think there was financial dealings that he was not disclosing to the board that essentially constitute embezzlement, depending on how you spin it and how the financial entities are structured. So that's my guess, my like wild prediction. I don't have any information, but I think it's a simple, unexciting business decision like that. Exactly. It's because they scaled so fast and they have so much money. And it could have even been Sam doing stuff with money that he thinks was philosophically correct. So that's where if we hear Sam come out with a story of like, hey, there was philosophical misalignment, like technically he wouldn't be lying, but I don't think that it's like from the leadership. It was, oh, we think AI has different, uses or should be treated differently than Sam. I think it was them saying, we want more money and you're screwing that up. Like, you're either wasting money or I think it was something like that. So that's my take on it quickly. And I keep forgetting this, but I'm going to run a 2-minute ad break just to knock off pre-roll and take a quick jog. So if you're a sub, you'll stick around, I guess, and we can still chat and hang out. But I am going to run and take a break for a second. So BRB. Hey, is Zeus still here? Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry. I should actually just legit mute those sounds because I'm not doing anything sound-wise from that computer anyways, so. You hate how I made the fit check so expensive now? Yeah, I caught on to it. I knew that was too cheap. I knew that was way too cheap. It's like that is not smart business acumen. What the heck happened to the Mac? Why'd the Mac disappear? What the heck? Should I go a little bigger? Am I too small? I don't know. Okay. All right, so for starters, should we roast my existing Vim config? Because I'll warn you, it's not pretty. It's not great. Large Nate, you should be about half the screen. Okay, real talk, what would that look like? If I was half the screen. Oh, where's my eye alignment? Did I get that on? So if I'm looking at the code, it looks like I'm looking that. Yeah, that's the right direction. See, now I just need like some awesome Windows XP Chrome or like, I don't know, sick Windows 98 windows like Trash Puppy has. Dude, Trash Puppy has some of my favorite stream layouts. More like third. Yo, Metame, what is up? Good to see you, man. How was the, oh man, what language were you doing today? Today was Haskell, right? How did you like Haskell? Haskell. Haskell? Haskell? Yes-ish. Check Etsy. I don't know what. Don't talk about my baby face, Olavo. You get out of here with that talk. Solberg. Solberg nerd. Yeah, I mean, my code's bad, right? Like, if we're being honest, this is probably the right ratio. Like, if we consider my ratio of beauty to brains, this is probably a more pragmatic, a more appropriate split, you know? This is chill, right? This is good. This is what the people want to see. Y'all can see this, right? You can see what I'm doing. So here, clearly, this is, it is odd that this got resized, because that was definitely... Anyways. So yeah, is this the stream layout? Is this the thing? Is this it? I don't know if this is it. This feels more it. Okay, one thing that's definitely bothering me, I'm trying to use the stupid like new Mac thing for window management. I'm definitely not entirely sold, but I also have had issues with Yabai with regards to partitions, because they need the... Anyways, I'm getting way off track. Okay, we're here to work on NeoVim configuration. So that's gonna be good. No, this is how I like league streams. I look at least 1 year older than Dylan. I will take that. I will absolutely take that. Should we leave me big-ish? We can leave me big-ish. We can strike a medium. I mean, like, the thing is, if I go big, but then I kind of... I don't know how I feel about... I don't know. Let's do this. This works. Also, oh my gosh, this is something I realized, but then I think I just realized why. I missed a button earlier. I didn't even realize that, but I like 100% missed a button. I was like, that's not ideal. That's not how that's supposed to look. Is this visible? Does this work? Is this too cringe? I mean, I know most things I do are fairly cringe. I could just go full screen. This feels a little bit more appropriate. Missed a button. Yeah, it was bad. I literally just looked down and was like, oh. Yeah, just unbuttoned the shirt a few times. It's so funny that I'm getting comments on the nice camera quality when this is literally a 3-year-old iPhone. Jacob, what is up? Is this real life? No, this is a fantasy, my friend. Okay, so we are gonna check out my dot files. I don't even know. Okay, so I've made some changes. I do have a harpoon set up that I'll add. What did I change in? I commented out my live grep. Why did I do that? I got none ls in plugins.lua instead of null ls. That's because null ls is deprecated. I remember making that change. None ls in the packer compiled. I commented I need to deal with that stupid homebrew line for power level 10k. I just have like too many branches on stupid environments. And then Volta stuff, Bun stuff. All right. All right, so there's our backup. And now we get to check out the invim directory and start here. So, for anybody who doesn't know NeoVim, this might be fun. I can try to walk through what I'm doing. So in short, I have my file tree on the left here. I use a floating file tree and I just toggle it all the time. So I'm using a plugin called invim tree. But this is something Control S closes my side menus. So this is actually something that I've got muscle memory for now in Arc as well as in NeoVim, which I kind of like. That's been nice. Make font bigger. Ooh, that's a good point. Wait, is my resolution? Somebody asked, by the way, earlier. Hang on. I've got my... Here we go. Did that change literally anything? No. Why does font size matter in the kitty config? I changed it to 26. Is there another font size? I don't understand. There we go. All right. That's better. Yeah, I had to do that. Do you remember the bun fever, Mr. Button? You're still convinced I'm a teenage dad? So I love the fact that I've gotten several comments at this point on the mic quality being good. Because it's literally just a 3-year-old iPhone. But the thing I'm excited about, and this is going to work better with the new setup. So this is like, I've tried doing it with this setup, and I'm literally one adapter away from being able to do it tonight. But I have a new iPhone. I got a 15 Pro. And with that, oh, freaking A, I still don't have that power cable. I need to find a damn... stupid thing. So you're better than us now. So only with my camera quality. So no, it's gonna be sick though, because it's got ProRes, so you can shoot in like a way heavier format but like higher quality. And I got the Blackmagic camera app, which lets you do a clean HDMI out signal, so you can capture, so I can use it as a webcam. But I need this dongle that I'm using for my MacBook right now to do power and HDMI into a USB-C port. And if I do it correctly, I get LUTs as well. And I've already set it up, so I got LUTs both on the Blackmagic camera app on the phone, so I can do LUTs through that. And then I can also do... Yeah, but Elgato's webcam's terrible. I am an Elgato shill, though. But yeah, so I've got LUTs there, and I've also got LUTs on the computer for editing, so I can get really nice colors in the footage. So I'm pretty excited for that. But right now it's just with the desk situation, the tripod situation, the cable situation, because I need to power the stupid phone as a webcam. And that's the source of my pain right now. It's not quite long enough. So give me a second to find that. I do spend money on streaming stuff, but I never stream. So let's look at like let's find... So here's my existing config, and I'm trying to think where most of my stuff is in. I mean, we can scan through my plugins, but key maps is, I think, the stuff that I'm going to want to definitely be sure to check. Key maps are easy, I guess. I just copy paste those. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much the LazyVim config differs initially. Dude, Sarah Zaud co-stream would freaking pop off. You two should absolutely do that. Ooh, I've got Stream setup can be useful for occasions, meetings. Yeah, I honestly slowly invested in my stream setup over time just for meetings. Because especially working remote as much as I did, a bunch of my meetings were... Yeah, it was directly used for work. A lot of stuff I could have expensed and I didn't. So like there's a lot of things I probably could have totally rightfully expensed, but we would have a great time, not so productive though. Yeah, well, the in-ear monitors were necessary. My ears weren't happy with on the head. Yeah, good in-ear monitors make such a difference. Did you get like really nice ones, MetaMe? Did you get like sculpted in-ear monitors? Because those are the best. I have friends that like did music stuff and they all had their custom sculpted IEMs. Taking walks to reward myself. That's always a good call. I've been taking more walks, doing more exercise. Oh, Lavo gave me a shout out for being ripped earlier. Thank you for that. Appreciate the kind words. Yeah, this was definitely like the most thirst trappy post I posted in a while, where I was like, I wore the lifting wife beater to the gym today. I knew I was... Goodness, sorry. I almost died. I didn't. We're so back. We are so back. Okay. Frick. So... yeah, I don't think this will be that hard. Yeah, there's like some Astro-specific stuff in there. My harpoon config is just some key maps. And then telescope. I've got a bit of a telescope set up. Yeah, I mucked with this a bit. Okay, so we'll see though. We'll see what Lazy gives us. So, where are we at? Is this the wife cameo? Night night, Ada. Say night night. Night night. Psst. Love you. All right, there's the cameo. I don't know your wife's name and I feel bad calling her wife. What's her Twitch name? Her Twitch name is I Eat Your Ice Cream. Oh, you got a 6-year-old now, Spiro? Oh man, yeah, I really am cherishing it. That's a big part of why I quit my job this year, is I get to hang out with my kids a lot more, and that's been super awesome. So, we have all of those files, all of that stuff in this invim folder. And we are going to rmrf that invim folder. Get out of here. Get the hell out, as Primogen would say. Oh goodness, no, now I don't have anything. Oh, NeoVim's worthless to me now. Okay. So where's our article? I don't think I'm going to start with this. I think I'm going to kind of try to read through here. So the first thing, I wanted to actually watch his video for the why, because Zayu asked why LazyVim, and DevAsLife has a... I mean, first of all, if you weren't here earlier when I mentioned this, I hate how I have certain things set up right now. It's like me copy pasting something from here into chat is not easy because I need to make a new blank window and then put it on my other monitor here, and then I'll have Twitch chat. All right, this is worth setting up though. Introducing Stream Together. Did they rebrand CoStar? Now it's called Stream Together. Wait, why is pre-roll on? I thought I ran freaking ads. Is pre-roll really already on? Goodness gracious. Okay. So now I can copy paste to chat. This is a video. Dev as Life, who is awesome. Really, really good channel. Posted about his NeoVim setup. And this inspired me to use his... Where is it? His article version of this to do what we're doing tonight. But I want to watch his why I chose LazyVim. Wait, why is his install LazyVim so... Dude, his setup is so sick. Using himself as a background is like so based. It's so based. What is his window manager? Is he just manually resizing stuff? All right, anyways, oh wait, do I need to do this stuff? Well, we'll check the article version. But I wanted to watch his why I chose. All right, can y'all hear this YouTube video? Also, again, shout out to Spiro for gifting 50 freaking subs when I wasn't even live 5 hours ago today, and tier 3 subscribing for 6 months. As I said earlier, this stream is basically sponsored by Spiro at this point. So thank you for that. Oh, and the stupid ads. Yeah, if you somehow missed that, sorry, MetaMe, it looks like, went Neo mode and dodged every one of those subs. But other than him, you won't see ads. MetaMe, sorry. Or wait, is MetaMe subbed? What's that icon? That's the Prime icon, right? Yeah, Kevin caught one. So shout out Spiro. Bro, why are my stupid peripherals so bad? Yeah, I definitely need to fix my KVM situation with this whole desk change. Okay, I'm going to run a 2.5 minute ad break just to get rid of the stupid pre-roll. And we're going to be watching this video. So if you want to just watch this section of the video during that 2.5 minutes, if you get ads, you'll be seeing the same thing. I'm not really doing a react, but I want to watch this part of the video and talk with Zayu about why he chose LazyVim, because she was asking that. So he's got a better answer than I do, that's for darn sure. But let's see. Yeah, is the volume okay? Oh, and then I didn't even run the ad break after all that. Spiro gifting the year of tier 1 subs to MetaMe. All right, well, I guess you fixed that, dude. You're insane. You're not gonna start a thing right now, are you? Spiro was popping off on Melky's stream today, which I think Melky absolutely deserved and was awesome, to be clear, because today was Melky's partnerversary, and he hit 15K followers on Twitch, which is freaking awesome. But you definitely solved the problem there, Spiro. I appreciate you gifting a full year of subs to MetaMe. Am I also talking about OpenAI? I talked about OpenAI. I don't know how much people care about my take, but it's not that long. I don't even know if we'll call it a take. I have a wild prediction. I have no reason. I have no inside information, but yeah, you're tired of hearing about it. Mine is not a conspiracy theory. Very simply, I think that it was embezzling of some form. I think that it was purely greed based. I think it's purely like a business decision from the board, and it might have been that Sam was doing something that he saw as a philosophical obligation. But I think it comes down to him misusing funds in some way that they didn't agree with and being shady about that. So I think I think if any details come out, first, I don't think any details about embezzling are going to come out. I think it's something simple like that, though. I think it's financially related to how quickly OpenAI scaled and difficulties around financial questions when you have a corporation that's that big financially, and what you're capable of as a founder and a CEO as well in that situation. And I think that it's something Sam in some way was doing something that the board didn't agree with on money and could be portrayed as embezzling or as disingenuous to the business. That's what I think. It's all they really have to do is prove a case that like something he was doing with money is not in the best interest of the shareholders. And there's a dozen reasons why Sam might have had gambits or investments or different things he was doing. Or it could have been him silently trying to siphon money away too. It could just be good old fashioned embezzling on his part. Don't think it was necessarily that, but I think it's a very simple. I don't think anybody's going to mention any like deep information. I don't think any details are going to come out because if it's embezzling, it's in nobody's best interest for those details to leak. But Sam might say something about how it's philosophically motivated, and he wouldn't exactly be lying if he said that, because I think there's ways he could have been wanting to do stuff with money based on his philosophical motivations. So for him, it might come down to it's basically, you know, he had differences of opinion with them on the direction of AI in some ways. But ultimately, I don't think from their side that was actually the motivation. I think it's just a simple money thing, probably. I love the only reason I know what embezzling means is because of Coup, the card game. Dude, you haven't watched Suits? Freaking love Suits, man. My wife and I have been watching Suits. Coup, ding ding. All right, so let's watch why Deva's Life chose Lazy Vim. I'll back this up a little bit. First, I checked out folks dotfiles and discovered that he uses LazyVim. So the first thing I saw there, by the way, is the one thing I really don't like about LazyVim, and that is the launch screen. I've never liked launch screens in NeoVim or Vim, and I hate when distros have their whole like, oh, here's a bunch of commands to open things. It's like, no, get that crap out of here. Use LazyVim. I tried it and loved it. I chose LazyVim over other community subs because it allows for flexible addition and disabling of plugins in your config folder. Naturally, you can also change the theme. I plan to change it to my theme later on. You can quickly check for updates and easily keep lazy. Okay, now it's in the part of the screen that's blocked by my iPhone. Keep LazyVim and plugins up to date. Sorry for the mic smack. Press space L and U to update plugins. Oh, it's a terrible bind. That's an interesting way to make a video. Are you talking about his video? Yeah, it is. Leave Nate where he is. Wait, where am I? Do I need to, I need to plug in my stupid mic. Did I never run the ad break after I talked about the ad break again? Man, I'm losing it. Ooh, now I have the ad break on this thing, though. Oh, yeah, we're going to finish the video. We're almost through. I'm mega ADHDing out. All right. He also changed the theme. I plan to change my theme later on. I am very interested in his theme. He has the theme that's a spin on Solarized, and I've always liked Solarized. He has, it's called Solarized Osaka, I believe. All right, space on you to update the plugins. It comes pre-installed with popular plugins maintained by the community. Relying on them saves you time that might be spent fixing broken configs. My workflow differs from his, so I plan to make some tweaks. Yep. Makes sense. Same here. For coding Electron. Oh, rest in peace. React Native also. React Native is not bad now. I like React Native. Olavo asked me earlier if I use Tmux. I never answered that question. It just occurred to me. But no, I don't use Tmux. I use Kitty now. And it covers like the 80% of most stuff I was doing with Tmux for the way I'm using my environment right now.
So that's been fine. I've been just, yeah, using Kitty for tabs, and I don't do much session stuff, and that's been okay. I might go back and get into Tmux again at some point, but for now, I've been enjoying just, it's baked into my thing. Okay, so he's installing Solarized Osaka. That's his theme. Are we out of the... Yeah, we're out of the Y. I chose Lazy Vim. So he basically said... Like, this is literally why you would install any distribution. I don't know. His logic here is basically... I like folk, which I think is a good... Like, there's a vouch. There's a person that he respected the work of and he thought was great. It allows for flexible addition and disabling of plugins in your config folder. Like... I'm interested in what he means by that because I feel like most of them do. Most plugin managers. You can change the theme, yeah, I would assume. And quickly check for updates and easily keep things up to date. That's nice. Like the update, you know, having a UI for that, having that be all done automatically. Super nice. I won't deny that. But then it comes pre-installed with popular plugins. Like that's just, yeah, what it, I'm sure AstroVim does as well. I'm sure NVChad does as well. You could say the same thing. Like that's just NeoVim though. Yeah, exactly. Like some of this is just like, yeah, any NeoVim config out of the box. All right, so let's go to the, I don't want to be straight watching that this whole time. Instead, we're going to use his article version and kind of scan through this. Make a backup. I didn't really do that, did I? I just RMRF'd. Okay, but then the local share in Vim. Do I have that? Do I have Exa? Was it local? Interesting. Oh, I need music. I was way too silent. I'm gonna try Arch again on my VM. Arch is pretty nice. I've been meaning to do probably at some point next year, Q1, I'll do a full Arch setup. On my Mac with M2, I used Asahi Linux and it worked pretty good. There's definitely a lot of stuff that's not supported still, so it's like not the easiest, but this lets you do Arch on Apple Silicon, which is awesome. Do they have any blag pasts? Any blag pasts? Our new flagship distro, Fedora Asahi. Oh, I think I did see something about this. Yeah, they're like partnering up with Fedora. Super interesting, actually. Okay, huh. But yeah, I should do some more distro hopping at some point. Get a bare NeoVim, yeah. If I do this. I think I have both of these. Is the font size okay, by the way? Do I need to bump it up in the browser at all? Clone the starter. Alright, so now I've got all this new stuff. Oh, this is gonna do everything. Oh, okay, cool. We're setting up NeoVim, or Lazy Vim. Why not? Remove the Git folder so you can add to your own repo later. Yeah, I should do that. Cool. tree sitter's compiling. All right, so Lazy Vim is... That was pretty sick. Yo, what is up? Chris with the raid, thank you so much. Holy moly, welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much, my man. Really appreciate that. Let's give a proper shout out and welcome to anybody coming across. If you don't know the man, the myth, the legend, Chris himself, you definitely should be following him. There is the shout out. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming in. We're doing casual Friday stream. Maybe not so much casual by what I'm wearing, but hey, at least I don't have the suit jacket on. So there's that. Although it's kind of cold in here. Maybe I'll put on the suit jacket. And then I still haven't run that ad I talked about running a while ago, but it's all good. Definitely not gonna write now for the raid. Thank you, GS Volt. Thank you, Nui. I'm not even gonna. I don't know. How do you pronounce your name? Nui Le. I feel like the L's are silent, but thank you for the follows. I was just about to joke about the casual and less casual attire. Yeah, it's a casual stream, and that what I'm doing on stream is more casual, which is mucking around with dotfiles, playing with my NeoVim setup, actually restarting it from scratch, which, by the way, already impressed with LazyVim. They have some TUI elements, so a terminal UI. So as it was installing things, I was getting these toast-looking things in the terminal. I don't know if y'all saw it, but that was really cool, actually. Lazy is awesome, honestly. Yeah, this is my first time, so I literally just pulled in their starter. This is my first run of Lazy that I just did. But yeah, I wanted to... Gosh, there's a lot of... I just realized that my browser interface on this machine is terrible, and now I have like 800 more pixels of chat. That's very helpful. The Raider highlights are really making chat harder to read. I should change that. I do appreciate all of the Raiders, but right now the highlighting is just making chat way bigger on my screen. It's just about to joke about the casual. Gavin Siver said noodles, welcome. So many friends. How is everyone doing? My name is Nate, and sometimes I code. I actually met our friend CM Griffin right here. We're gonna go to MeCam for a bit and do a little bit of story time. Thinking about applying to the open role. Which open role? Oh, you met at React Summit. That's awesome. Love people from React Summit connecting. Also, I haven't checked YouTube chat in a minute, but we're good. It's just Jacob over there. Only one person on YouTube. So I met our friend Chris. I had watched his stream probably like that month for the first time, to be honest. Like I had just been getting into programming Twitch. And I decided to go to TwitchCon last year when it was in San Diego. Because for me, San Diego is like a 1 hour drive south, maybe hour and a half from my house. And I normally, like on a normal work week, I would commute down to Carlsbad, which is like a 1 hour drive from my house. So I was like, I would do that on a normal week. TwitchCon is now in San Diego, and there's all these people that I know that are going to be there. At the time, I initially got into content through Theo's community. So I knew Theo, I knew Jacob was going to be there. And I'd connected with Rox on Twitter, Rox Codes. And so I literally just decided on a whim to drive down to San Diego without a ticket to TwitchCon and without accommodations. I had no hotel, I had no ticket, I had no plans. And I just showed up, and Jacob let me crash in his room, which was awesome. So I got that covered. And then a friend let me take their ticket to the conference, and they just went and got another one. So I paid full price, but I got a badge that let me get into the venue. So I got to go and hang out at TwitchCon. It was a blast. Got to meet a bunch of people, and I was walking down the like main drag to the convention center at one point, and I had literally just been on Chris's stream like a day or two before that, and I saw a yellow beanie walking across a crosswalk. and I was on my skateboard. I was skating down in a suit, I think. I was in my full suit on a skateboard, and I had my backpack on, and I just skated up behind, and I was like, Mr. Sir. And sure enough, it was our good friend Chris walking down the street, and he didn't know who the hell I was. He was very, very bothered initially. And then I introduced myself, and I was like, oh, hey, like, I'm Nate. I'm trolling your chat and stuff. Dude, you look so like confused mixed with like apprehension, like not fear, but like, should I be afraid? Like you were evaluating the situation, you know, like, am I about to get mugged by a weirdo? And then, yeah, that was probably the look on your face. It was pretty good. Yeah, it was a good time. So that was fun. That was when I first met Chris. And then this year we went to TwitchCon again. I bought tickets this time and a hotel. So that was great. Got to hang out with a bunch of people who are in chat right now. Zayu. Got to hang out with Zayu. Got to hang out with Prime and Theo and a bunch of fun people. Chris, Melky, Trash. All the dev community is just freaking awesome. I YOLO'd so many conferences this year. I kind of did YOLO a couple conferences because I YOLO'd Render as well, and that included YOLOing a speaker slot. Oh, I need to do a CFP for frickin' React Miami. I'm gonna apply to React Miami as a speaker. I don't know. I'm debating though. I might want to do my first technical talk. Right now I've just done my like soft skills talk so far. I don't know if I want to do that a third time. I think I have a better chance of getting accepted, frankly, though, for being honest. You're applying to React Miami Dev? Dude, heck yeah. You better. You know, like, Michelle at this point, right? I feel like you've got connections. You should get in. Can we make a Discord group and I'll help each other with the CFP? Yo, a CFP Discord is not a bad idea. There was one channel in Jess's Discord that I saw at one point, but not many people were mentioning it. Like, they made a channel for sharing CFPs. But yeah, that would be great to even just keep track of what big conferences are coming up next year. No pay to win. Going to React Miami and hopefully giving a talk about HTMX. Spiro, that would be so sick. Dude. Yes. Have you already submitted your CFP? Yeah, Dev, your talks are great. I'm really excited to see. Really liked your React components drawing recently. By the way, Callie Stamps and Todd Libby, thank you for the follows. Todd Libby sounds familiar. I feel like I've either chatted with you before or maybe even met you at some point. But yeah, this is awesome. I'm so happy everybody's here. Let's see. Does anybody have questions? Do any raiders want to ask me a question? I guess I didn't really give my background. I've been a software developer for about 17 years and pretty much always web dev in that time. So I started out doing XHTML 4.01 back in like 2005-ish. And then I did PHP for a couple years, and then I did Rails APIs for a couple years, and then I did front-end architecture and a big React SPA for a couple years, and that was paired with a bunch of like management and engineering leadership stuff, and so that's more been the bent of my career in the last 5 years. Has been like leadership, tech director type stuff, and yeah, I recently quit my job this year, and I'm doing a little bit of dev education and content stuff and consulting stuff. So that's been really fun, and we're kind of just figuring it out. And quit like 3 months ago. But yeah, we've had a lot of things spinning up, so it's been super fun. And tonight we're doing NeoVim config. So this is my like every other year or so. Not even that frequently, honestly. We could look at my dot files, but I try to update my configs and kind of like bike shed some stuff every couple years and just set a cadence for myself, because I don't really procrastinate by like working my config. I more have janky configs for way longer than I should. That's usually the issue I have. Okay, we should run a Twitch poll for the camera situation. What do you think, Sarah? We should see, because there was a heated debate earlier whether we're better off with Tiny Nate or if we're better off with ginormous Nate. Large Nate. It's gonna say we can have another graphic design as my passion moment. Why do I always get this blue that's like kind of terrible? How can I make that a slightly better blue? Like more. That kind of works. Are you applying to talk? You applied to render. The render CFP. Oh man, to pay you need a job to pay your way down. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Yeah, I should check out the render CFP. I just don't know. Like render is a costly one. I guess if I'm a speaker, I wouldn't have to be paying. But is anyone else in there? Dev, were you asking about anybody in a server? Jessax Discord. Yeah. Yeah, we should get Dev an invite. And Zayu probably as well. I can definitely ping Jess. But yeah. In Snowboard World, I was known as Little Chris because every other snowboarder Chris was taller than me, so much so that it became Little C, and then I started using the cent symbol at times. I love that. That's great. All right, so I just set up Lazy Vim for the first time, and so I'm just getting errors now. All right, so it looks like I've got, what am I in? I'm in the get ignore, and I did this for a reason because I was going to get ignore bin. Oh, it doesn't have my escape sequence. Okay, what the heck was that? Wait a second. Command line? Ooh. See, I don't know, man. I don't know. The TUI stuff is cool, but like this, I could see this being too different. I could see this stressing me out. I don't know. Yeah, it automatically starts installing plugins. Tokyo Night theme is applied after the installation. Space L and U. Yeah, and I don't like this. I don't like these launch screens. I really don't. I like that it loaded in 33 milliseconds. That's pretty dope. Recent files, like... Get me out of here. I want to just do this. Okay, so here's my sidebar, but my bind is incorrect for that. And is this NeoTree? Let's test. We've got NeoVim, Lua, plugins. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So it gives me a little like popover thing. Config change detected, reloading. See, this is what I mean about the like TUI, like the terminal user interface stuff. It's like they're mimicking user interface. Okay, I need to change that. They're mimicking the elements of graphical user interface in the terminal. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of sick. I also don't know how I feel about it 100%. Oh, goodness. Full stack league, anyone before you lurk? Oh my gosh. You're going to bait everybody into league, Chris. I might play some games later tonight, but I want to do some more NeoVim configging. May not be able to at the end of next year. Huge contract signed for audit work. Some elbow deep in accessibility. That sounds fun. Knee deep in accessibility. Good stuff. You and Graham's project, whichever is right. So we found that time. Good stuff. Yeah. Food then games. Enjoy the food, Mr. Chris. Yeah, I'm down for some full stack games. I also want to do some full stack Overwatch 2 because I've been having way too much fun Overwatch 2. We can't do full stack Fortnite unless we only had 4 people. We're missing one. I don't know what this COD game is. I don't like fishing. I don't know why you're talking about. Sounds like a fishing game. That's weird, dude. I play first person shooters. Call of Body. Boti. God damn, I love my Myrtle Beach. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Call of Bodie. Yeah, that Call of Bodie, you know. All right, so what are we looking at in the config? So the main issue, I already know my main issue that I need. Well, 2 main issues I need to fix. But let's see what he says. Okay, each item comes pre-installed with popular plugins. My workflow differs from his, so I plan to make some tweaks specifically for coding Electron, React Native, and web apps. Open an example project. Space FF to launch telescope. All right, so you know, I'm gonna do this is really lame, but I'm actually gonna put a README in my dot files. So first off, I'm pretty sure there's a dot get in here, so let's nuke that. I get ignored stuff. Oh goodness, this is gonna be a nightmare. I'm not going to worry about version control tonight. I'm just gonna YOLO it and we'll see what happens. But what I was gonna say is I'm going to do invalid spec module. What was that? Wait, what was that? Started telling for. So this is what I was gonna say is I'm going to goodness. There's some struggles happening. Okay, interesting. It's expanding. It's hiding links. I really need to fix that. Okay, so I'm gonna just keep track of some of the keybinds here. So that's the fuzzy find, which is telescope. I need to like actually change one immediately though. So let's see. We've got key maps here. Key maps are automatically loaded on the very lazy event. What? Default key maps are always set? Config/key maps. I don't know what they mean by default key maps they're always set. I don't really like that. I don't like the sound of that if we're being honest. Seeing like right here, this is an example where I don't like the fact that those toasts, that little TUI thing was blocking the interface for me. So I don't know. I see what they're doing. Like, it definitely makes Vim feel more modern, 100%. Okay, interesting. So these are all of their default key maps. So they have 170 lines of key maps that are baked in. I don't love the fact that they're just like magic. Automatically loaded on the very lazy event. Like, search it bottom. On this resolution, the toasts are very annoying. I would have to see how they feel on like not doing this super chunky font size. But let's see. So regardless, this is where I add my stuff. Oh wait, Shift H and L change tabs. I've got tabs. I don't know how I feel about tabs. Hello, Finite. So good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Happy Friday. Happy Friday night, everyone. Welcome to the weekend. My goodness, I've forgotten to roll ads for like literally an hour and a half of this stream now. We have pre-roll on. I'm going to run a quick 2 minutes of ads just to get rid of that pre-roll. Really sorry, everyone. I just don't want people coming to the stream for the first time to get smacked with ads. I didn't want to run them for a bit when the raid came in. But unfortunately, this is just a thing that Twitch kind of makes you do. Ads suck. Really sorry about that. If you don't want to get ads, if you have a Twitch Prime sub, you could always solve that. Or you could, yeah, no, I don't know. If you haven't caught a gift sub today, then good luck, because Spiro freaking gifted me 50 subs earlier like a maniac. Thank you again, Spiro. Shout out. I should change the title to put sponsored by Spiro. That's what I keep meaning to do. Kind of hooped if you haven't at this point. Don't do anything important while they're here. I do need to do a quick bio and fill up my water though, so I might grab a snack as well. So if you are having a good time, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go and grab a snack and a drink, and maybe you should too. Or at least stand up and stretch. Oh, I've been like goblin mode posture. My goodness, what was I doing to my neck? Holy. I feel like I'm way too big on the screen. This feels dirty somehow. The only time I see somebody this big on the screen is there's also cleavage on the screen. No, it's a good size. It's a good size, says Sarah. What do I need to do to have my own Spiro? I don't know, man. I don't know why Spiro chose me. I feel very blessed that he did, though. Okay. 2-minute break. Don't distract me, y'all. I'm so close to getting distracted. 2.5 minute break. Well, then we'll have to roll off for a bit. I'm going to do restroom, water, snack. Maybe you should too. See you in 2.5 minutes.
Oh my goodness, my wife is so unhinged right now. Oh dear, that's not good. I gotta do the camera thing again. I realized I never got a longer cord, so my camera is on 51% battery. Oh no, did the freaking gimbal die? That would be bad for business. That would be quite unfortunate. All right, let's see. Fix this. This might actually be a slightly better. Yeah, this works a little better for me, actually. I'm a little more center frame now. Cool. All right, back to the NeoVim stuff. The new Trolls movie looks pretty repetitive now. That's so unfortunate. I hate the ads on this website. I hate how they do it with the pre-roll. I hate that they make it feel crappy even for small streamers that, like, I'm not going to get money off the ads. I don't care about money off the ads, but if I don't run the ads, then every new viewer gets hit in the face with pre-roll ads, and that's lame. So I do my best to keep that off. We got some time now. Unhinged wife. So I walk out the door to go to the restroom. And as I walk out the door, I see my wife running up the stairs. She just comes running up the stairs and says, "What are you doing? You got a big raid. Get back in there." She said, "What is this, break? You don't need a break." She had a bowl of cottage cheese and a cheese stick in her hands. I love my wife. I'm very interested in how all of this setup is going to feel once I go to the new office setup. All right, let's pull up my dotfiles real quick, and we can look at my old keymaps file. This is the essential stuff. Oh, I did a weird like wrapper thing, but whatever. I think this works. Hopefully. I don't think I need to return M, probably. Plugins.telescope. Loading workspace, Lewis. So is that like doing language server stuff automatically? That is interesting. So I'm just going to delete telescope. Okay, so that's something. Control S is apparently bound to save. And I want Control S bound to, how did they do things? They do map vim.keymap.set instead. Yeah, that's what I'm using here. I don't know if I have to return M the way I did, but yeah, I got my keybinds. So this is my number one keybind. This is the thing that I always need. It's how I escape. It's JK to escape, because I'm always joking when I'm writing code. I'm always just kidding. Never serious, because my code's never good.
Yeah, Vinny, that's so bad. So I will say, I ended up just opting for freaking Twitch Turbo because I watch enough different streamers. Got to a point where I was like, I'm just never dealing with ads on this website. And I use Twitch for like all of my entertainment pretty much. So, but no, there were times where I was on my phone with the Twitch mobile app. And what I figured out is if a streamer ran an ad break, I could immediately force close the app on my iPhone and relaunch it and bring up their stream again within like 2 seconds. And then I would get like 10 or 15 seconds of uninterrupted watching. And then the ads would start again. It would like start a new ad break. So I would force close it again and pull it up. And I would reboot the app in like 2 seconds every time. And I would get another like 10 seconds of ad free watching. And at some point it would just forget about the ad break. Like once it was beyond the ad break by enough time, then it just wouldn't register and I just would not have ads. So I figured out like the weirdest hacky workaround to like not deal with ads on mobile. Cause it would be like 8 ads for 30-second ads. It's just insane. The Bob that I know said thanks for the sub. I assume he caught one of the gift subs from Spiro. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. We had a very generous 50 gift subs given out by Spiro earlier today. So very grateful for all of the friends that got subs now and don't have to deal with ads. And also I'm eating my snack. Apologies if that bothers people. I don't think I'm that sloppy of an eater. All right. Big microphone, big Nate, no snacks. Oh, the microphone is hiding my good lunch. Nice. It sucks because Turbo does not give anything to streamers, I guess. No, that's not true. So streamers do get a percentage based on like for every Turbo viewer, like the percentage that I watch different streamers as a Turbo subscriber, they'll get royalties. Basically, they'll get a split of my Turbo subscription based on how much of my watch time was spent watching them. So that is a part, and you can see in your payouts and stuff, like there's a part of your revenue that comes from Twitch Turbo viewers. I don't know if it's like the same. Maybe it's like a slightly worse payout rate or something. I don't know if we could really tell. Yeah, no, I've definitely seen Turbo revenue in my payout, so. So these are my keybinds that I add in. So I just make a couple utilities here. I map leader to the spacebar. I map JK to escape. So it's just really quick JK to get out. Leader Y to yank to clipboard. This is one that I like. I'm interested what people think. So I do the highlight on search. So you get the incremental highlight. And then I use leader backspace to clear that. What's happening? Bad things are happening. Such bad things are happening. Space brings up everything that's bound. Interesting. Telescope buffers. Oh, that's nice. I like that. But I can't navigate it. Oh, I have arrow keys to navigate this garbage. Are you kidding me? Get that crap out of here. So these are things that I bind. So like Command L and H to jump between panes. That leader slash to clear a search. Oh, it doesn't work because they have live grep bound to something. Leader R refreshes this. So let's see. I was going to see H and L. Let's delete those. And then sort this. Try opening it up again. Okay, that still works. So I wonder if lazy vim comes with that key map. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Interesting. So in theory, I could get rid of these key maps in my config, but I think I'd rather not. Resize window using control arrow keys. Okay, that's kind of cool. Move lines. Clear search with escape. So there's a leader slash. What was it? No, it's just not doing anything. Interesting. So let's see. Command P is my fuzzy finder. So that's, I don't know, basic little Lua command to launch my telescope. I wonder what they have for telescope in here. Do they say telescope? New file formatting, save file. Oh, is this the control S? Yeah, I don't like this because I use control S for my sidebar, which I could look for in here. Floating terminal, interesting. Leader FT. Current working directory for F capital T. What the heck? Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. So if I exit that. I've never been one to use my terminal inside of my editor. I don't know why. I just like having tabs and doing things differently. I don't even know how I broke that so bad. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I am in SoCal indeed, Vinny. I am in the greater Los Angeles area. Oh, that's a rough drive. But yeah, no, if you're around that area, hit me up, shoot me a DM on Twitter or X, and we'll grab a coffee or something at some point. Because that's not very far from us. It's a very specific reason I find myself at the Spectrum weekly. All right, so this is the key maps that I had before. This is my old config. This was my thing for InVim tree. So what are they using for the editor tree? Is that in extras? Mini files? Is this included? Do I have this? How do I even like figure out what I have at this point? I'm very confused in how all this works. This is just an example spec. Well, that sucks. I have control arrows bound to something at the system level, so I can't use their resize bind. Alright, since this is just an example spec, don't actually load anything here, return an empty spec. Every spec file under the plugins directory will be loaded automatically by lazy on invim. In your plugin files, you can add extra plugins, disable/enable lazyvim plugins, override the configuration of lazyvim plugins. Okay. So what was the tree? Oh, they have that frickin' what is it, mini UI mini dash starter? Okay. I don't exactly know. This is something that I already don't love about lazyvim. And I'm going to keep reading through Devislife's article here, because that's where we started on this configuration, as we're reading through his article to see how he went about configuring lazyvim. But I don't like how lazyvim has some magic. Oh, goodness, dude. I need to get my frickin' file tree bind. It's like the one thing I need. All right, so let's go back to his tutorial here. Yeah, take it easy, Vinny. Thanks for hanging out. This Tron-like music, yeah, this playlist is definitely hitting right now. All right, so he uses space FF to launch Telescope. This is another thing though, is I like to use Control C to get out of Telescope. This will be interesting. All right, well, you can start coding already, but I like to make some customizations for my preferences. Let's go back to the config directory. Let's change the seam to mine. Solarized Osaka. Create Lua/plugin/color scheme. Okay, interesting. So, color scheme.lua. We're gonna yoink. I don't know how I feel about this interface. It's like too heavy. It's too much going on. I like NeoVim because it's simple. You're personally not using much features with lazy loadings? What do you mean by that? You mean like the UI stuff I'm talking about? Or you're not actually lazy loading plugins? Alright, so now it's installing. And we got a new color scheme. Nice. I'm curious what this loading workspace is. Okay, so it's definitely like doing a lot. See, already it feels heavier like an IDE. I think this is one of my problems with Vim distributions, is there's enough stuff added to it. It feels like it gets heavier. there's animations popping off and I'm waiting for stuff to resolve. All right, relaunch after tweak key maps. There's so many key maps configured. I would follow the default key maps. There's some that I would like to keep using for my setup. Create a file config/keymaps.list. So this is what's already in there, right? Yeah, I had this. Add customizations. You like something like key map set. That's kind of easy. That's nice. Whatever, my nice little utilities work too. What does he do? For new tab edit, tab next. Wait, what's disable continuations? Is that like turn off autocomplete? Because that sounds kind of sick. All right, so I'm debating if I want to do these tab key maps. They seem kind of nice. So let's see. If I do tab edit, it makes a new tab, and then I could. Oh, that's annoying. Wait. Why does it still look like it's open up there? I don't like this. Anyways, we'll do m.no remap. Is it tab next? To return, I have CRs all over here, so I don't know. Maybe that's the issue with these. Is it should be return? What was this? It was shift tab, right? Tab prev return. These are both normal key maps. He has split and vertical split. See, I have Control X for that. Move window. SH? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't like those. Okay, default lazy vim key maps. Yeah, so these are the key maps I'm used to already. Leader is space by default, yep. Leader CF is the format. I don't know how the leader key maps work when it's two like that. Do I hold down leader and do CF? Because holding down leader. How does this make sense? The leader space, that's just space space. That's why I'm getting find files. Yeah. Okay. I don't like that bind. I don't like that. I've got this. I've got my Control P ready to go. And this makes it so when I'm doing the what I think is the right leader bindings, It's not actually working. So leader L. Yeah, so it's a sequential thing. Interesting. Okay. Auto commands. When editing JSON files, the concealing feature is a bit annoying for me, so I set conceal level to 0 in JSON files. So in some file formats, what is conceal level? Oh, interesting. Interesting. So he doesn't like conceal in the JSON files. I don't know exactly how that works. Alright, this song's putting me asleep. Should we switch the mood? I'm always doing the chill mood because these other moods can be kind of intense, but I don't know. Let's try out Leap. Rocket League dubstep. Gives me trap, dubstep, glitch hop. Alright. This will wake me up. Let's actually try to get through this. Now double quotes are not hidden. Wait, double quotes are normally hidden? Okay, I gotta try this. Oh. That's a little weird. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make that change. So what's he doing? Where does he do this? Vim.api. What? Where do I put this? Markdown file slabs access. Markdown file type. Lewis/options. Is that where he's at? All right. And it's auto formatting because if I do extra lines here and then I save, so it's formatting on save, which is really cool. That's nice. That is nice. So my main issue is that this tree, which is mini files, let's see if he changes it. Enable extra plugins, ESLint, prettier TypeScript. Okay, cool. The article, he's just not specifying where he's putting this code a lot of times when he provides a code block. And this gives you like a command, but I should find his GitHub for this blog post and use this. So he's got okay, he has config auto commands. All right, so we've got this in the auto commands. Then he adds an insert leave. Turn off paste mode when leaving insert. What's that mean? So right now, if I did set no paste, interesting. I don't really know what that does, but oh well. Alright, so let's see what he does next in the blog. The main thing I need is just that file tree, so I want to see if he changed that in his. So he changed the theme. Then he does his own key maps. He does the auto commands. I like that. So this extras bit is what wasn't entirely clear. It's in lazy. Okay, lazy.lua. Alright, I think I am the right place. Mini animate. Dare I try it? Interesting. All right, we'll go super fun. Go all out with the wait, Copilot? I hate this. Okay. Dude, these toast notifications are like kind of out of control, not gonna lie. And it's worse because I'm on a big resolution because I'm streaming, so that's understood, but still. Alright, so we're trying this fun little animate thing. It's so funny they had Copilot in there. I didn't even see that. I was just like, yeah, I'll copy his stuff. Discipline Cowboy. It is copied from folks dotfiles. It restricts repeating cursor movement keys. It helps you train yourself to rely on repeaters. You'll become more effective for it. I'm still not good at using repeaters. Haha. Yeah, I don't know. Mouse like moving blazingly fast, the core of emotions. Interesting. I would like that. I'll read that later. Configure plugins. You look at what plugins are pre-configured in LazyVim like so. Okay, I was interested in this. See, why does it always have to load the Lua LS workspace and it spends so much time? My goodness. Feels like I'm in freaking NetBeans again, I swear. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I like that scroll animation. Wild. Can I speed it up like 10 times? That's a very interesting.
Show 'em how we do it. It's like
So the vertical scroll. What is this? Function? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, Spiro went crazy today, Bad Cop. Did you not see Spiro like dropped back to back 50 sub bombs on Melky for his partnerversary today? And then he was donating a bunch to people in chat, and then he dropped 50 gift subs and a year of tier 3 for himself on my stream while I was offline, and just told me like in Twitch, like he was in Prime's chat at the time. I was in Prime's chat, and he just like at Nate Codes, like, by the way, I give you 50 gifted. So pretty legit. We got a lot of fun. Yeah, it's crazy. MetaMe dodged it somehow. MetaMe was in chat a minute ago, and then he just gifted MetaMe for a year. So yeah, if you have anybody that wants subs, find yourself a Spiro. Man's a hero. He's going absolutely nuts with the gifts today. I'm gonna nuke this animation plugin because I'm already hating it just from the scroll. Just the fact that this slows down my scrolling. Wait, what about? Okay, so see how fast that feels like it takes to get to the very top or bottom of this file, right? That feels proportionally more acceptable than this, which is half page jumps that I have to wait like 5 seconds for it to resolve. Like that just, this scroll is bleh. No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. All right, so let's see. What was I looking at? The main thing I need to figure out is how to toggle this stupid file tree. I don't love file trees to start with, but if I have them, I definitely want to be able to toggle it. I'm just gonna peek at just gonna take a look at what Deva's life setup UI. Focus gained. What is this? Messages, command line, and the pop-up menu. I have no idea what's going on with all of this. Oh, he's got disable the scroll animation. I wonder what would happen if I just took this whole file. I'm definitely gonna get him in my launch. All right, let's do it. Let's take his whole UI.lua file. All right, it's reloading. Got Zen mode. All right. No, this song's a little too hard. Next. Over that. My headphones are on backwards. Yeah, my camera's flipped because that helps keep my like eye contact look like I'm looking at the screen. What do you think of the new layout? Sarah pressured me into making it super large, Nate. You know, fancy green screen. I do like my fancy green screen. It's quite handy. But it's like weirdly not wide enough. So I need to stay relatively on track, but real quick, if you look at my unadjusted webcam setup, my Twitch dashboard is like, that's very interesting. It shouldn't look like that. So like if I reset this, you can see like a huge, not a huge, but you can see a decent amount on each side of my green screen because it's just not wide enough. And I'm shooting on like an iPhone. It's not a particularly wide angle setup. But it's not wide enough. And sure enough, because of that, Elgato they made a bigger version of the green screen. So there's like an XL version that's literally just the same thing but wider. Green screen XL. Just made it wider. Like, what the heck, guys? Really screwed me up. You want to copy off me? You can put a drop shadow on the display capture. Oh, that's a nice idea. Can I do that with a OBS filter or effect? I want to try smartphone camera setup, to be honest. Do you like it? So right now, it's not ideal, and I need a couple setup. I need to change some things. So right now I'm using my old iPhone, and I have it on a gimbal tripod, and I'm using the Elgato Epic Cam app to just like do it over Wi-Fi with my computer, and so I need to do a delay to get the audio to sync up properly. What I'd like to do is have a full-on tripod, because I bought an actual tripod for TwitchCon. I'm going to do my new iPhone 15 Pro. I'm going to have it wired in through HDMI, so it's actually wired into the Stream PC, and I'm going to have it running Blackmagic camera with a clean HDMI out signal, and I've got a LUT on it and everything, so I can do it in ProRes with Apple LUTs. So that's going to be like the end game smartphone setup. What is happening here, by the way? Is that just the... So yeah, I'm excited for that. That's gonna be sick. My microphone's looking interesting. Can't figure out how to make your DSLR look good. There's a lot to it, because it's like being a photographer basically, right? Like, you gotta worry about lens, you gotta worry about settings, you gotta worry about all that stuff. Do you have like have you messed with LUTs at all? Like, I'm just learning about color space stuff, and that's been super interesting. But yeah, I've had a decent experience with the smartphone setup already, even on the like older one. It's kind of janky in a couple different ways, but dude, this mouse not connecting is giving me such a headache. I do really want to mess around with finite Singularity's plugins at some point. I want to get, there's the Exceldro's Move plugin. I know I want to get that. And then I want to get Finite's plugin. I want to play around with them. But I'm also just like such a noob in OBS, I barely know the basics. Most of my streams are setup streams. That's pretty much how we do around here. Most of every Nate stream is just getting things set up. All right, what is it? Filters, video filters. The Move plugin seems dope. Where do you do a drop shadow in OBS? Or do you not do it on OBS? You do it via... Anyways, let's get back to the Vim configuration. Something is broken, you can check the source and what configuration causes the issue. Okay, he has... Where's this? LazyVim plugins editor. See, I don't like how there's this like stateful thing with LazyVim. So this is the default stuff. So this is how they use telescope. Oh wow, there's a lot of things. Here's what I was hitting. So I was trying to do meter slash is what I use for clearing. That's what they do for live grep. See, I don't like this sticky thing on the top either. Like that it's showing I'm in a return block. Yeah, flash is the thing where like, so see the second letter on all of the highlights, it's not the actual letter, but if I hit that, I can jump immediately to that one. So if I hit lowercase y, it goes straight to the one in quickly. If I do uppercase Q, it's gonna go to the one in there. I'm fine with it. With the animation plugin, this is kind of annoying though. Flash telescope config. What's this? Which key? Yeah, that's the thing that shows the key bindings, get signs. Dude, there's so much to learn here. See, this is why I kind of hate distributions. Like, I already feel overwhelmed with how much crap's in here. Leader BD. Alright, I just removed the buffer. Okay, wait, so... Where is this? Neo tree. So leader FE. And this is the function they use, toggle equals true, dir equals util.root. Let's see if Dev changed things. His. You have the shader filter plugin. You're getting shadow with that. Okay. Very cool. Oh boy. The gimbal died. My tripod died. This sucks. How, dude? Yeah, dude, the thing's freaking dead. That is unfortunate. Unlucky. I guess a skill issue in many ways. I'm sure it's a skill issue. I could break out the other tripod. Alright, that's actually pretty hilarious. Let's see. BRB for like 10 seconds while I figure out the camera situation. Do we have pre-roll on again? Holy crap, how have I spent like 45 minutes configuring them already? I'm gonna run like a 1.5-minute break and then try to find this chord real quick. BRB. Alright, so this is like legit impossible to figure out. Let's turn the music down a bit. Alright. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Alright. I think this works. So this is with my newer iPhone. So in theory, this should look a little better. Dare I be? How's the crop look on this? You only need my chair. I should do something else. I was debating. Oh, I do kind of want to go over this. This is a pretty cool repo. But that is React stuff. I know not everybody. NeoTree debounce file system navigate. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I'm getting errors. See, this is. I don't love this. I don't love getting errors in my NeoVim. So what if you have Fred? Or this is one of his configs I was going to copy in. So he's got a bunch of telescope rebinds in here, which I'm very interested in what he uses. Load FZF file browser. Okay, interesting. Alright, back to the article. If you find something wrong or broken, you can check the source when configuration causes the issue. Did I fix all the issues, by the way? The lighting looks different on this camera for sure. Seems like it's a little better performance too. Alright. Telescope is one of the most often used plugins for me. Extensible fuzzy find over lists. Yep, works pretty well out of the box. I have a few customizations for my workflow that's customized. So this is where he does his editor, Lua. I often use the NBIM Telescope file browser add-on as a filer instead of working on the file tree view. Okay. Kind of like that. Alright, so we're going to take his file browser plugin. I don't know why I'm getting a could not open log file. This sucks. Why am I getting errors that cover my screen? I don't like this. It crashed. Bruh. NeoVim just crashed for me. I haven't had NeoVim crash in a literal decade. Are you kidding me right now? Are you actually... Bro. When did I make these freaking dot files? ...2017. In 6 years, I haven't had NeoVim crash. Okay, I know that pasting that exploded things. Okay, this doesn't have everything. For file browser, I assigned a few keys to manage files. Okay, so there's more. Noise improves UI for messages, command line in the pop menu. If I've been seeing a command line input bar looks differently. Try pressing colon. Yes, I have noticed. Okay, so that's called noise. Highly experimental plugin that completely replaces the UI for messages, command line, and the pop-up menu. Highly experimental. Hey, this folk guy seems to be like the new Tim Pope of NeoVim. Currently, the LSP hover dock doesn't have a border. It's hard for me to see. Let's change it. Create Lua plugins UI. So I think I already yoinked this in. The result is you get a little bit more of a yep. I like to display messages a little bit longer. You can clear messages by pressing leader S and D. That's a long freaking... Okay, leader S&D. That's annoying. Snazzy buffer line for NeoVim. So he's not clear in all of these like snippets which files he's putting these in all the time. So I might just end up copying and pasting stuff out of his final dot files. Let's see, he has the status line. Does not match our current solarized theme. Interesting. Is this in plugin status line? No. It's in UI.lua. Again, did I already? I think I pasted in his whole UI.lua. I haven't pasted in his whole editor. I'm just gonna do that. We're just gonna yoink everything. We're gonna do it all. Do it live. I'm just fully trusting. I don't use NeoVim to have an editor that crashes. Thank you, Gatum. Gatum for the follow 5 minutes ago. Appreciate that, good sir. But like this, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Why is NeoVim crashing? Alright, I know you don't like what's in this file. Delete the swap file because you freaking crashed when I tried to paste something in here. Alright, so that does folk changes, get changes, telescope changes, semicolon F. List files in your current working directory. Interesting, interesting. Okay, here's something I need to figure out though, is making it so that Control J goes down in telescope. Control C does collapse it now for me. What was it? Semicolon F. I could see this working. Semicolon F. Okay, but yeah, J doesn't go down. Control J doesn't go down. Shift J. It's just arrow keys. And I'm not gonna use my freaking arrow keys. Control C closes it. Trying to figure out if I'm okay with leader FE. Wait, find. That's kind of sick, but how do I get out of the find now? Get out of find. Okay, I was impressed by the find utility, but now it's stuck in find. I don't know, man. This lazy distribution. Distributions just might not be for me when it comes to Vim. But let's take a look. So I was looking at some of the telescope changes in editor. Semicolon R is live grep. So again, I have to use arrow keys to navigate that. Slash lists open buffers. Interesting. Semicolon T is available help tags. Semicolon is resume the previous. Interesting. Semicolon E is diagnostics. Cool. semicolon S is tree sitter symbols, SF, it's file browser. I can't control C out of that one because it's the file browser extension. Okay. Interesting. So SF is file browser, which is kind of nice. I would be okay with this in detached mode on the left side. So let's see. Layout config, height 40. So I could probably change this. But then what I actually want to do with it is... What's this? FB actions. Alright, I don't even know. No, what I'm debating is if I want to do the file browser. So layout config. What's up, Coder? How you doing? Welcome, Gadam. Come in, enjoy your stay. Good to have you. How are you doing tonight? How's everybody's Friday night doing, by the way? Welcome to the weekend. Ooh, it's the weekend. I should get myself a drink. What was I looking at? Telescope file browser extension. I want to see if I can make this tab in configuration. Mappings. Okay, so this is where I need to add Control C to quit. Mappings. C is create, R is rename, M is move, Y is copy, D is remove. Yeah, that's what I'm used to. This makes sense. Oh wait, actually I use A for add, not create. You can remap actions as you like. The remappings are also found in this file. So what was the thing I was looking at? Layout config. It didn't come up. Okay, now I'm bummed. What do you think the odds align left is a thing? Wait, what was the SF? Unsupported layout config key for the strategy align. Yep, that's definitely not a thing. Bottom pane preview cutoff. All right, I'm getting all these errors. Get out of here. So yeah, not loving that. Not loving that I can't just figure out how to get that. So what is it? This file browser, if I just had this but shrank it down a little bit maybe and anchored it to the left side, I would use this as my file tree essentially, is what I was thinking. But I can't seem to figure out a way to get that to work, so regardless. So I already yoinked his status line stuff, which I think is interesting. Oh, so this puts floating elements at the top of each tab. So this bit up here, rather than having the multiple tabs the way it was before, which, yeah, I don't know. I just never really used tabs too much. Let's see. I guess one example. Yeah, I just do splits. But I kind of like how that looks. Now you put it up in the corner. Highlighted color, incremental rename, provides immediate visual feedback when renaming symbols. Okay, incremental rename. Create Lua plugins coding. Am I doing something horrendously wrong here? Return? Yeah, I guess I don't need... Alright, so this gives us the incremental rename. And this is a CR, so leader CR. Nothing to rename. All right. LSP, add some LSP plugins to be automatically installed. Style Lua, Selene, Lua check, shell check. TypeScript language server, Tailwind CSS. Okay, so this is all of your Mason stuff. And then leader CM to launch Mason. Okay. I've already got a lot of these. I wonder why that is, though. Plugins. LSP.lua. Add Astro. Leader CM. Failed to run config. Cannot find package Astro. says Astro right here is the name of the server. Astro-language-server. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, no, this is all seeming to work pretty well. Okay, so I'm kind of starting to get it now. You return these dictionaries of options from Lua files, and that's how you define plugins and configurations for the plugins. You have the opts function that returns a list. Tree sitter. I just specify some languages to be automatically installed on launch. Let treaded MSX files as markdown. You can see brackets are automatically closed when inserting thanks to MMTS auto tag, which is enabled by default. Shows code context like so. Love it. Neat. Nifty. Alright, so this is presumably a tree sitter plugin. Let's look over here. Yep, treesitter.lua. And is it the same as what he has right here? A bunch of options, and then he's adding the file type and registering. MBX is markdown. He has query linter and playground in here as well, so that looks like a little bit of extra goodies. But what the heck? We're YOLOing a bunch of config into our config tonight, so why not continue that case? Continue that course of action, I guess. So this was plugins tree sitter. So the query linter, see this? Oh man, the freaking, there's so much UI on the screen. I don't know if I can do the animate plugin either. It's kind of fun, but it's like it feels gimmicky, and it slows me down. It slows things down. I don't like that. Alright. What was that error? You hate to see that. Alright, so might have believed that it didn't actually have tree sitter there before. Oh, wait, did we not have tree sitter at all? Holy. Okay, things look way better. And yeah, you can see the context. Oh, it's highlighted at the top there. Oh, brackets closing, that was the other thing. Yeah. Alright. Disable some lazy Vim plugins I don't use. They couldn't get used to flash.in-vim. So yeah, that's the one that gives all of the things for searches. And lazy Vim has an extra that enables animations using mini animate, which is cool, but I sometimes feel scroll animations are annoying, so instead of using the extra, I installed the plugin and disable the scroll animation feature like so. In UI.lua, yeah, so I have this. Ops.scroll enable equals false, but it's not really. Reloading? Did it reload? Are you done reloading? Okay, so this is what it looks like actually animated. Yeah, that's way worse. Alright, so definitely have that disabled. What was the other animation that I just saw that I really didn't like? Window open, window resize, vertical scroll, cursor path. Yeah, that's annoying. Because so even though... So watch, if that changes to false. Was it UI? Yeah. So if I go false, it doesn't scroll down, but you're still seeing it animate the cursor position. So that's cursor path. Ops.cursor enable equals true. Nope. Did I do that right? Ops.cursor, ops.scroll. What other ones are there? Window resize, window open, window close. So now if we reload all of that. Yeah, see, that's what I like for my page up and page down. I like page up and page down to just be instant. Cool. Okay, I'm kind of adjusting to this. Kind of getting used to it. Suppress no information available messages when editing JavaScript / TypeScript files. Pressing K to show hover dock. You'll notice you get no information available notifications, which are annoying. Okay, this is a good point. So I should open up an actual project now. Nope, my hover dock works. Yeah, my hover dock seems to work pretty good. Cool. All right. So this is where he says to skip those notifications, which I didn't see them. Create a startup logo. So this is where he does his startup logo, which I now have, I believe, right? I haven't even really been paying attention. No, why does this keep... Lure rocks failed with exit code. Huh? How did Lua check fail? That's annoying. Okay, so... Oh, man. So this article, his dot files have a lot of awesome stuff. The article was a little confusing in how it laid out the dot files, and the article was a little bit confusing in like he sort of just goes through and gives you his changes on a bunch of things. There's not really a structure to it, and I end up just taking a bunch of his recommendations, which I'm kind of okay with. Like all the ones that I've seen I like I really like these shortcuts for telescope. I need to play around with some of these. I definitely need to figure out how to get some of my keybinds back. See, part of my problem might be also that I never used lazy before this. The plugin manager. All right, plugins. All right, minimum example for lazy. So this is so here's my NeoTree bindings. Fuzzy sorter, what the heck? S is an open V split. There's open H split. Interesting. Cut to clipboard, copy to clipboard, close all nodes. Oh, that's cool. Where's the... Z is close all nodes. Nice. Learn something new. So the main thing I'm looking for though is I just want to rebind opening this. Like, where's just toggle? Why is this so hard? Wait. Did I see it for a second? Bim.commando remap. NeoTree reveal. So NeoTree reveal opens this. They did backslash. That's what they used for that. Right, I lose my arc window. Let's see what he did. There's nothing for Neotree in here. A rip. Explore Neotree. Here we go. FE. G is the Git Explorer. Oh, nice. Oh, this is really cool. What's this do? Okay, wait, I have to know how that works. What should I be using for Git? I don't know. The other thing is, should I just like learn lazy Git already? Who knows? So there's the fuzzy finder stuff. Alright, so in the editor window, I'm going to put do we have Neotree in here? No. No, wait, keys, not ops. And we will do... so here I'm going to try to just make it Control S. Alright. So if I did things properly, failed to set up handlers for Neotree. Attempt to index local value of function value. Config lazy. 9. That's just because that's where it's importing it, right? What did I screw up? What did I screw up? Hey, what's up, Ben? How you doing? I definitely screwed something up. What did I screw up and why? That's what it is. All right. There's this util thingy that they had that I didn't have. And now, if I remove all of this, and this pops up, still failed to set up handlers. Attempt to index local value of function value. Handler keys, Lewis 73. I don't understand. I do not understand. But just to be clear,
I feel your touch from across the room. I taste your energy. I see a light that I never knew. You are overtaking me. Mesmerized, paralyzed. When your eyes find mine,
so if I just get rid of this,
you leave me.
that gets rid of the issue, of course. So what exactly is the issue here? I'm doing the exact thing they're doing. I'm curious what the current working directory, so hang on. So if I'm on this file that's in the plugins folder, yeah, it seems to do the same thing. I don't know. I'm not convinced. All right, holy moly. Ah, my eyeballs. I'm still huge, Nate. I don't know how I feel about this, but whatever. This is the last stream. The final office stream. I need to go get a snack, dude. I'm actually hungry. And pre-rolls on again. Maybe I'll do like a 60-second ad. So this is my last stream in my office because I ordered a new desk. Your boy got an autonomous sit-stand desk. And I'm going to be setting it up in our master suite. So we're moving the office space. Right now we have a guest bedroom that's also an office. This will now be a guest bedroom / baby room. And then I'm going to have my office set up in the master suite, which will be great because we get our bedroom back. So we're going to be stoked about that. But I'm going to have to like totally redo my desk and all of my setup. And so, nope, not going to be homeless. I'll still be streaming. I might do a setup stream tomorrow too. I might actually just like IRL stream setting up my desk and crap. That would be fun. But yeah, I'm stoked. I've been waiting. I've been waiting a long time. 'Cause it took them freaking forever to ship my desk, but then they finally shipped it. Now it's supposed to get in tomorrow between noon and 6, I think. So hopefully it comes on the earlier side. I will stream a bit. How old am I? Bruh. Older than you. So what if I do leader S? Oh gosh, what did I just do? Alright, we're gonna try with this first. Okay. Okay, wait, so... Isn't it C-S for Control S? Isn't this exactly what I had before? Why didn't it work? Why did it not work? Why did it not work? What the heck? I'm like early 30s. I'm 31 or 32. I always forget. Depends on where we are in the year. It's always an off by 1 error, so I'm just not going to try. You're glad I used Kitty? Yeah, I like Kitty. Somebody was asking earlier if I use Tmux, and I was like, honestly, I replaced Tmux with Kitty. Like, I mostly used Tmux for tabs before. Yeah, I used Alacrity for a bit. I don't know. I had a bad experience. Like, I had some pain points with Alacrity. It just, I don't know. It's probably mostly a skill issue, but what was I gonna say? I was gonna get some food. I was gonna go get a snack. I want tea. That would be fantastic right now. But yeah, I'm gonna do a quick. I get a White Claw. Oh, it is Friday night. I did talk about. I don't have White Claw, but I have wine and whiskey. Maybe I'll do some whiskey. Dude, these lights are like frying my eyeballs, man. I wonder what it looks like if I turn the lights down. Watch this. I mean, if we turn them off. It's actually not terrible with just the one. That one's super bright. I just turn everything down a lot. That looks pretty good. You know, honestly, lower light is chill. Make sure I don't fry my retinas early. Okay. Hang on. Where's the like minute 30 ad break? We'll do that. I'm going to try to run and get... No, that's not going to be enough time. I'm going to do 2.5 minutes. That'll give us a lot of time with pre-roll off. Then we can talk about what we're going to do next on the stream. So please hang out so you can vote. What the heck, Benton? How did you not get a gift, dude? That's so funny that you don't have a sub. If you missed it, Spiro went on a rampage today and he gifted me 50 subs while I was offline. And he gifted me... he subbed 6 months in a row for a tier 3 sub. So I'm up to 70 freaking sub points now. Just madman. More than 70 sub points now because Benton coming in with the tier 1 subbed for 7 months. Talk about an OG. Ben actually has subbed to me since I first ever dev streamed, I believe. Dude, thank you very much for the subscription. Appreciate that. Tonight, we are working on NeoVim configuration, but I might stop doing this in a second. Might do some React coding, might do some other coding, might play some games. I don't know. I'm gonna see where are... See what Mr. Chris is up to. Madden. Zayu live. Cobbinger's still going strong. He's crushing it. Oh, Tej is live.
Yeah, I'd like to play any game with you. Yeah, I want to play any game with you. I was just waiting. Just chilling. This is my last game of Madden. I'd like to play any game y'all want. Now, you know, I prefer League over Overwatch. I'll play some Overwatch. Thing is, we tend to fight over who gets to play, Signal, right?
I tend to fight over who gets to play Signal.
But I'm fine with it.
Oh, bro, I've been,
Yeah, take your time.
Dude, I would be so down to play some
DPS.
Overwatch.
Alright, there you go.
Yeah, that could be fun. All right. Ben, I would love to hear about what you've been working on, but I'm gonna go get that drink first of all. I talked about getting some whiskey. I'm gonna get myself some whiskey. It's Friday night. I hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. stand up, get a stretch, get a hydration break, grab some water, and maybe grab yourself a fun beverage for the Friday evening. Kick off the weekend. Fun. Okay, I'm going to shut my mouth now. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. If you don't want to watch ads, well, I'm going to BRB anyways, so ads aren't that big of a deal. Don't worry about it. Get a Budweiser. Let's go, Ben. You'd love to hear it. All right, I'm going to do 2.5 minutes because it's going to take me a minute anyways to grab everything, so be right back.
I stood my ground. I've been working way too long just to tear it down. Hold my head up proud as you stare into my eyes. I scream it loud because we ain't going nowhere, going nowhere, going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere, going nowhere, going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere, going nowhere, going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere, going nowhere, going As I fall from the clouds, as I push my legs, they hold me to the ground. Hold my head up proud as you stare into my eyes. I scream it loud because we ain't going nowhere, going nowhere, going nowhere. 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 enjoy the silence in the rain. When all my troubles wash away and bring me peace and still my pain. Have me live through another day. Enjoy the silence in the rain.
All right, we are back. We are so back. We are so back. I am comfy casual mode. Cheers. Cheers to anybody else who got a beverage. Tasty. Now, what we are going to do next, I was going to run a poll. I was going to ask some things, but frankly, how long have I been streaming? 3 hours and 40 minutes. It's not bad for me. I mean, we had a lot of fun just hanging out. I was going to say, I don't feel like I did 3 hours of Vim configuration, ironically, but a lot of this is just copy pasting, kind of playing around with settings. I still have to like get my stuff pre-configured back in, but the format of lazy and the way that you configure with lazy is so different. I can't just like copy paste my configuration, so it's a little odd. I gotta kind of adjust to that and get used to how to like translate my old configuration into what lazy expects. But I think I'm going to play some video games. Because it's Friday night, it's 8:41, and my brain is kind of not working anymore. So this seems like a good time to play some games. I was going to ping the friendos. I would love to get everybody to do a, just go to me. I would love to run an Overwatch 2 lobby. Oh, let's go. Alright, we're gonna see if we can get a bit of a group going here. Okay, interesting. All of my stuff is going to be super screwed up for a hot minute. I guess I know how to fix that, but... Alright, well that was fun. That was wild how much time I just spent configuring Vim and using a starter too, using a distribution. I mean, I know we were like chatting a bunch and doing other stuff too, but it is understandable why beginners are so overwhelmed by NeoVim. It's not exactly an easy on-ramp. Let's see. And then the other thing that I'm probably going to do is before I go to games, because a lot of these people are probably around. So I don't think you all, if I have things configured properly, you all can't hear Chris right now. I have his stream open on my PC. Oh, he's finishing up his football game. All right, so, hang on. I'm gonna turn off the music. All right. First of all, thank you everyone for hanging out. I am going to raid out with the stream because I'm going to keep playing games. So I'm going to keep streaming for a little bit. I'm going to play some games. So a lot of people I know are watching this category to watch code. So what we're going to do is we're going to raid out to Cop. Yeah, he's still going, right? Yeah. So we're going to raid out to Charlie. And then if you would like to come back to my stream and watch us play video games, then please, by all means, come and hang out. But I'm going to do this to take these 20 viewers that I've been blessed with. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight, for watching me struggle with learning LazyVim and just putting some config together. This was a good time. This was fun. And then tomorrow I might go live and like build my desk on stream. That'll be an interesting one. But anyways, if you want to hang out while we play some games, I'll be playing some Overwatch 2. And we might get some a bit of a dev team together, get the full stack crew together. But I'm going to do that. So in the meantime, we will raid over to the Coppinger, and you can just stick around this channel or come back to this channel if you'd like to see the games. That being said, let's get this raid. All right. Please give Charles my love. Yeah, raid message. That's the raid message. Just hi, Charles. All right, let's go. Let's go say hi to Charles. Oh, nice. He's doing portfolio feedback. All right.
So we're still here. So I'm curious. Yeah, you guys can't see me though. What the heck happened to my camera? Come on, phone. You didn't die, did you? Oh, no way. The phone actually died. Oh, no way. Was I charging the other phone? Oh, no way. I'm not going to have a camera for this. This is so unfortunate. Oh, wait a second. This is so unfortunate. I can fix this. I think I can fix this. 1 second. Oh, I should change my category before I forget. All right. All right, so within a minute or so here, my webcam / iPhone should be charged back up. Meanwhile, we can at the very least get a game capture going. Well, I'm going to get Overwatch going first. There we go. All right, and then once the phone, oh, there it's charged up. It does charge up pretty dang quick. All right, let's see if this camera. Boom. Okay. I don't know where I should be for Overwatch, to be honest. All right.
This looks on YouTube. I actually, let's see. I'm gonna not be live on YouTube. I'm gonna change that.